Hello my friend, welcome to the new week. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ, bringing you today the new Deal It Up challenge. As you can see, I have 4 stacks of cards here. So a very warm welcome to you if you're new to this challenge, and a very warm welcome to those who are returning. It's good to have you all here. I love having this time with you and I hope you are well today. So our first prompt is napkin. So for those of you who are new, I deal up however many stacks of cards is how many prompts I draw. I started with 3 and then I've added another 2 packs, and so I vary between 3 prompts and 5. I'm feeling like I should do 5 again. I've only done it once, but today we're going for 4, and then we make according to the prompts. So I just do a random pick, give them a wee shuffle, draw a card, and that's what we're doing. So we're making an embellishment. Okay, already my mind's going, oh, this could be a bit tricky. An embellishment that involves a napkin. Interesting one. Okay, and it wouldn't be a challenge if it wasn't challenging, right? So this already is challenging me, and I'm thinking, what on earth am I going to do? I have no earthly idea right now, but that's okay. We've still got 2 more prompts to go. Actually, we took at the end earlier, so let's go near the front. So we're incorporating cool colors. And our final prompt, what's that going to be? I'm not shuffling terribly well, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's good enough. It's not like there's any money riding on this here scenario. It's just a bit of fun, bit of kickstart, creative kickstart for your week. Okay, let's go that one. And it is book page text. Okay, that's a kind one, isn't it? Because we can all find a bit of book page text or print out a digital that is book page text. You know, you don't have to look too far. And if you don't have any books that you want to rip up or, you know, have available, then substitute a magazine page or a newspaper or something like that. So you just substitute where you need to, something similar. If you haven't got a napkin, maybe a bit of tissue, what have you. Or serviette, as we call them here in New Zealand. So I do know in Happy Mail, down behind me, I have some napkins. So let's have a look. These are from the lovely Selena. So let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got a few options. Oh, they're so pretty, aren't they? Those palm fronds, palm trees, and florals, and butterflies, and more florals. Okay, so we can go with one of those. I'm not sure what yet, so I'm just going to keep them all out. So I'll draw from that for the napkin. Cool colours, well, we can use anything. We could use ink, paint, paper. I like to go for greens and blues for cool colours. Some people like to include purples. You use whatever cool colours you like. Book page text, okay. I'll grab out a few bits and just little scraps, I think, that we could use. Just random little bits, because I don't think I'll need a lot. So just a few options there. Or maybe that bit of dictionary as well. Do like a bit of dictionary. That tiny, tiny little print. Okay, now what sort of embellishment would I like to make? It could be a flower. It could be anything that you would embellish something with. A cluster. Maybe I'll make some clusters. That's an idea. Okay. I knew something would sort of hit me at some point. So I'm not quick off the mark because my brain is just whirring. I'm still not exactly sure where I'm going to go with this. But I think clusters would be a good place to go. I'm just looking for my scrap paper. I seem to have lost it in my bin. Just bear with me a moment, please. One moment, please. Do my good customer service thing. One moment, please. Oops, and then I just dropped it. Ugh. It's the heaviest bag is my coloured scraps, and it's like so fat and quite hard to work with actually, but it is what it is. So I'm going to pull out a few likely candidates for our cool colours. Here's a bit of map, that's green and blue. Bit of, gosh, that's a tiny scrap. Mind you, for a cluster, it could be all good. Some blue, some envelope, and another tiny scrap went skidding across my desk. What else have we got here? I'm sorry you can't see me go through this. It's a bit too unwieldy to do it under the camera. But I'm still here, I promise. We could go that. It's got the green on book page. That could work. I'm thinking if I do clusters, I'll do more than one, because I think just doing one cluster kind of seems like a little bit of a cop-out for me, not for you, but for me, when I'm, trying to inspire you guys. So there's a bit of book page, I think. Illustrate, for calendar actually, but it's got some greens in there. We could pick out some of the greens. I'm trying to go for different types of paper here as well. There's another bit of green. What's this I'm digging down to? No, not that. It's a bit of cardstock. Because we're making clusters, that could work. Bit of green. Bit of dark blue. Okay, I think we've got enough. Right. So we've got cool colours covered. We've got book page, we've got napkin, and we're going to make an embellishment. I think I'm ready to start. Just dealing with my nose quickly there. Okay, I'm going to put my prompts up a bit, and I might create a few bases to start with. Now that I'm still challenged by the napkin, like how to incorporate napkin into a cluster. I've never done that before, so I'm just gonna start building and see where we end up. So I'm gonna create a few different bases of different bits and pieces, different sizes. So I seem to be working up in size, and that's okay. Maybe we'll do a long one as well, a wide one I mean. So a wide one and a tall one. Shall we do 4 or no, let's stretch ourselves. Let's try for 5. Let's be daring here. And I'm going to attempt to do 5. It seems like a fair number. And then a bigger one there. Okay, I'm going to just randomly grab bits and pieces. Well, first I think I want to use up this scrap. There's no point kind of putting it back, is there? So let's just maybe tear it in half, put half over here, maybe laid like that on that one. Again, the scrap, it's quite a purpley blue. Let's go for a bit of that. I don't mind that shape at the, I think I'll put it at the bottom though. I think that's kind of fun. So your embellishment doesn't need to be clusters. You could make flowers or faux stamps, labels, whatever you want to make that falls into the category of an embellishment. You do that. But clusters is kind of what was coming to mind, and it was the only thing I was getting in my mind. So it's like, well, let's not fight it. Let's go with it. That one down the middle there. Going for some small pieces, maybe a bit like that. And this one I feels, no, that's not gelling for me there. Maybe down here. Got this little scrap of envelope. Let's pop that somewhere. maybe up there. I hope you can see all these in camera. Maybe I'll just sort of do a wee check. Yeah, I think we're okay. This beautiful, vibrant sort of limey green, I think we definitely need to use some of that. It's probably quite domineering because of its brightness, but I'm game to go there. So let's go there. Like that, and maybe a bit over here. Like that, yes. Let's use a bit of this map. Oh, that's quite cool. Cool texture on there, isn't it? With all that, what's it called? Ah, words escape me. Topographical detail is what I was looking for. With all the hills and water and valleys marked on it. I think that's quite interesting. Might need to actually kind of move these so I can get bits in at the side. I like that. And this one, maybe we can pop in there. Okay, I'm still not sure how I'm going to incorporate the napkin. I'm kind of just ignoring that for the moment. Right, let's put a bit of this on here. And I think that's going to class as my book page for that one. Let's grab out some dictionary page. Take off that white, I think. Don't want that plain white. Such delicate paper, these wee dictionary pages. Very thin. And I better just give it a little quick once over just to make sure there's not anything untoward on it, shall we say. So I think a bit of this down here. And a bit of that. I don't know. Maybe there. I think the shape of it's not working for me. It's a bit more random than the rest of them. Maybe we'll just do that. And there, I like that bit there. So we've got one more to put book page on. Let's grab a bit of this. Bit of Villette, which is written by one of the Bronte sisters. Don't ask me which one, because I don't. Oh, that talks about nightmare and danger there. What's on the other side? Kinsfolk. That's better. I like that side better. And amusement. I might just take that bit off because there's that blank bit in the middle. So let's just get rid of that. Right. Are we happy with these so far? I really like this one. I'm going to, I think, commit to that one, and I'm going to grab my tacky glue and just kind of go roughly where I think it's going to end up being with the glue. So I'm not putting glue over the whole thing, and I just want to go at the top of that piece. About there, and then this bit at the top again. Actually, I could probably do the whole of that bit, but never mind. And then just along the top of this bit. Doesn't matter if they don't come exactly where you meant them to go originally. Okay. Happy with that one. This one I think's okay too, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down as well. And then I'm still wondering about the napkin. but we'll get there. One step at a time. So I hope you all had a good weekend, my friends. I had quite a lovely weekend. Had a lovely lunch out at my brother-in-law's with my husband's side of the family. His parents and a couple of his cousins were there, and our nephews were there. So that was nice catching up with everybody. And just a very relaxed day. Did a bit of shopping on the way into Christchurch, into the city. And then we did a bit more shopping on the way home. So that was nice. What did I buy? I bought, just boring things actually. I bought some supplements because I was running out. And I bought some new shampoo and conditioner. You know, nothing terribly exciting. And a protein bar. Just because I saw it there and it was one I hadn't tried, so I thought, oh, I'll just grab it. And then on the way home, we called into a shop that sells frozen stuff, sort of at a better price than a supermarket. It's often clearance things. And we picked up, what did we buy there? Some southern style chicken nibbles we bought there, and some frozen pastry. That's right, pastry sheets. Because our biggest pastry maker in New Zealand has just announced they're no longer going to be doing their pastry range. So it's like, well, that's a bit of interesting. Right, and so I only got 3 bits of coloured paper. That's okay. You don't need to do a whole heap. I just like layers. But we've still got our little napkin to go. Here we go, there's that one. This one I feel needs some work. I want that side. Yeah, I do want the topographical detail side. I'm going to put the glue a bit low there. Just by a little bit. Here we go. Right, do I want that underneath maybe? Yes, I like that better. Okay. So the beauty of clusters is you can play around with them, and until you actually put them together, nothing's committed. Yeah, think about the middle actually. Oops, dropping bits of paper. Gosh, I'm starting to get warm. It's a beautiful day outside, it really is. The wind is warm. It's a gorgeous spring day, but I've been cold today. Really super cold. My hands were like icicles earlier. Right, okay. Still not overly fussed on that one, but I think it will come together once we add the napkin, or we can just find some more bits and put them over top. I'm including you. You know, you're a very important part of this. If we are still not happy, we can just put some more layers on top until we do like it. And I think I might tear this end as well. I'm thinking I don't like this harsh end here as part of what's bugging me. So it's a very good place to put a bit of a napkin, isn't it? There we go. Right, we sip of my cup of tea, I think. Right, put the lid on my Tiki glue because we're not going to be using that for the napkin. And I'm just going to take my hoodie off, so bear with me for a moment because I'm getting quite toasty. Oh, squeaky chair. Right, and somehow I've gone all crooked, so let's fix that up as well. Right, so here's our 5-wee clusters, our 5-wee embellishments. And let's just put all this paper in a pile because we might still need some of that if we decide we're not happy. And what of these napkins? I don't think I'll go with that one. I'm thinking about this one because I think the colours will work better. Although there's some nice greens and blues in that one as well, isn't there? I'm still going with this one, I think. It's the one that first caught my eye when I pulled them out, and so let's just go with it. And lovely Selena has already taken the backs off, so I don't need to even do that. Isn't that cool? Oh, yep, I've got to do that one. But I think what I'm going to do is just take a water pen, and I'm going to draw around this flower a little bit so I just can get the flower out. Like that. And then it should just pull away really nicely. Just gently easing around where the water is. Like so. And then I've got that lovely flower out. So I was looking at this one. So we're going to almost cover all our book page, but that's okay. That's pretty. Okay, need my glue pages. And let's put this one on. Just kind of guessing where the flower goes. Oops, too high. About there I think is better. And then I'll just come in and get the edges where I didn't put enough glue. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Bit of glue overhang there. That all should dry fine. Okay, let's grab the next one. So this one, where I've got this line, I think I definitely want to put something over there. And not everything has to be in the cool colours. You just need to incorporate cool colours in some form. So it doesn't even, you know, need to be all kind of cool. Because I might go for these purpley flowers here, I think. And I'm just going to take a random bit. So I'm just going to kind of put, oops, took a big gouge out of my glue stick then. Oops. Put it down, and then I'm just going, this is a different method, so I'm putting the glue down, and then wherever it hasn't stuck, I'm just going to tear it around. So it's going to be a very random piece. And then you'll get a little bit where it's broken past the glue, and then you just go in again and put a bit more glue down. Oops, a little bit along that edge, I think. There we go. And straight away, I love that better. We've got rid of that hard edge on that bit of book page. Lovely. Okay, this one. I could totally use different napkins on these, but I'm just going to use the same one because I think it's very, very pretty. And I might actually use my water brush for this and just take this green leaf out here. I think that's quite nice. Don't want too much water. Just gently pull it away. And if your brush is too dry, then you'll find that it doesn't work. You just need to put another bit of water on, a little bit more water. But the water brushes are just fantastic for this. Now this is actually too wide, So I'm going to pop it down and then just trim down the side. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oops, got a wrinkle in there. Ease it out with my thumbnail. There we go. And then we'll just go snip, snip. There we go. And that's that one. Got 2 more to do. Right, I've been putting them all on, lining up the pieces of napkin all on the left side because I've been working on from the left side of the napkin. So let's see if we can perhaps try different piece. Oh, I like that bit there. So this bit I'm just going to randomly tear without the water. Just trying to show you a few different ways you can do it that are either more or less random. Depends how important a particular piece is to you. Now, if you want a particular piece, then the water brush is the way to go. If you want it more random, then you can just tear it or glue and then put it down and then just tear around the glue. I think I want it up that way, which is different to how it was on the napkin. Okay. Glue pages across again. Throwing my glue stick around. That little bud standing upright, and then this flower coming down over top. I think it's rather nice. And then I might actually tear that down a bit more. Don't want to tear off a bud. I want to retain the bud. Oh, now I've got tissue stuck to my fingers. Ugh, come on. I can't stand it. I've got to get it off. Okay, got most of it off. And then do I want to tear some of this off? A little bit, I think. Taking it back to that glue line. And a little bit here. Just being very careful, otherwise you can like totally rip into the bit that you do want. Right, I think that's it. Otherwise I risk actually damaging my flower there. So just go in with a bit more glue to catch those bits that aren't stuck down properly. And I find glue stick perfectly adequate for putting the napkin on. You just tend to get a bit sticky, that's all. Right, last one. What would I like on this last one? I don't want to go into the middle, you know, I want to, let's just go this bit here. I want to kind of use it in order, if that makes sense. So just work my way rather than wasting any bits. I don't want that straight edge. So this one is actually a vertical one. Something like that maybe. Okay, back to the glue pages. Oh, I managed to get the glue pretty good then. Okay, and just a little bit of overhang to to cut off like so. Okay, so is there anything else I'd like to do with them? That's our lengthways one. You know what? I have an idea. I do. So to grab out a sheet to pop them on. Oh, I've got a little bit of tissue up there. Will that be okay? I think it's probably going to tear because it's not onto anything. Here we go. I've still got the stem in place, but how long it will stay there, who knows? Doesn't matter. If it comes off, it comes off. Okay. Right, so we've got all our clusters here. I want to grab out a stamp. And I'm going to go for text, I think. This text, very fine print text one here. Need a block. So pop that on. I don't actually need a block. I could do it without a block. I think it goes up that way. And what colour? I'm thinking black. Well, let's try black anyway. In fact, I don't really want them all there at the same time. And I don't think I am going to use the block. I want it a bit more sort of random. And add just a little bit of stamping to it. I don't want perfect stamping, I just want little bits. Maybe we'll do a ghost stamp here. Yep, I like that. A little bit up there. Quick and easy. You could use a splatter stamp or put a butterfly on or a dragonfly or something. You could use a coffee ring stamp. Whatever you would like. That's if you were doing these. You might not do these. You might do something else for your embellishment. Okay, so that is my project done. So let me just grab everything back that we need. Nothing that we don't, so it can all go away soon. And here are our prompts. So we have napkin, embellishment, cool colours, and book page text. And here is what I've made. I've made little cluster embellishments to decorate up a journal page. These are great as tabs on the side of a page, or they could decorate a pocket or a journal card or a tag or anything you like. And there's what I've made. So I wonder what you'll make. I'd love to know what you're going to make as your embellishment. There's so many options. These were quick, easy, fun. I could do more to them. I could add buttons, thread, staples, you know, so much. But I just wanted to keep it fairly simple and added that little bit of stamping just to give an extra little something. Okay guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoy this project. I hope you give the Deal It Up challenge a go. I'd love to see what you make. And if you do participate, I'd absolutely, please show me. Either in Visual Vibes, you can post a photo there, or tag the Deal It Up challenge on Instagram. I'd love to see. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a brilliant day, and I'll see you back for Trashcraft Tuesday, coming at you very soon. Bye for now.